It would appear that our Helganquil host really has fulfilled its end of the bargain.
You know what that means. Time to go to Rena.
I guess this means we should give that warp drive a spin.
There's nothing here. This weird ocean we're surrounded by just stretches out everywhere. Is this really where the Helganquil come from?
I don't sense even a trace of astral energy. This world is dead.
Then this must be the Hollowing.
You mean to tell me this whole world, the entire ocean is that stuff?
And it's covering everything. The entire planet.
This is what the Great Spirit does. After it depleted this planet of every last speck of astral energy, it went after Dana.
So arresting. This world of doom.
Back in its day, Rena was probably just as vibrant as Dana is. But after being robbed of its astral energy for so long, those days are gone and past. This is all that will remain.
So the Great Spirit took everything. It stole energy not just from living beings, but the land, the sea, everything.
And it bound the Helganquil in servitude, until their whole world was nothing but this. And by the looks of it, that's how it remains to this day. A world of death and emptiness.
With nothing left here to consume, the Great Spirit turned its sights on Dana, looking for another host.
You're saying if we don't stop it, this is what Dana's going to look like?
We can be sure that even these few remaining remnants of Renan life will not be spared in the end.
If the oblivion and darkness both Shion and Naori saw comes to pass, nothing will survive. It looks like we can climb down from there. Let's take a look.
So this is Rena.
A hollowed ocean as far as the eye can see. What do you think would happen if we fell in?
What do you mean, what would happen? You'd drown, wouldn't you?
Come to think of it, I don't believe I've heard of someone ever trying. Perhaps you'd like the glory of being the first?
Nah, I'll pass.
This is essentially a world-sized Renan graveyard. Are you proposing to disturb the dead slumber just to satisfy your curiosity, Law?
No, because I said I passed.
Taking an interest is understandable, but let's not forget where we are. This place deserves our respect.
Looks like we're not going to be hearing the end of this one for a while.
You'd think I was already snorkeling in it or something. So the idea is to seal the Great Spirit inside the Renis Alma using the Sovereign and Maiden's power. But just how do we do that exactly?
I'm guessing it won't be as easy as holding a spirit channeling ceremony at our leisure.
I already had wielded astral energy once 3 centuries ago. As for suppressing her thorns, Shion's had a lifetime's experience. The problem isn't just our enemy's strength. It's that it's sentient, too. And you can bet anything you like it's not going to just sit back and let us destroy it.
In other words, we need to find some way to weaken it in advance. The Great Spirit, that is.
Back when Shion's thorns flew out of control, we were able to deal with them directly. If this is their host, they should be even more corporeal here.
If that's the case, it should make them easier to attack at least. And if we can manage to divert enough energy away from the spirit's core, even temporarily,
we might just be able to weaken it enough to steal the Renis Alma, which we can then use to seal it away forever. It won't be easy, but it's our only shot. Time to buckle up. Question for you. Let's say, knock on wood, everything turns out for the best.
What'll the world be like? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of this, do you really think everything will be that different?
A lot will have to change, that's for sure. The world will have to adjust to so much. My only worry is if those changes turn out to be merely skin deep.
what do you mean?
It's well and good putting an end to Renin rule. But if it just turns the tables, it's all for naught.
That's true. Just as bad if the Dahnans started pressing their own.
Renins, Dahnans, astral art users, mages. The world is full of labels used to divide and separate people.
If only we could see differences like that for what they are. No different to someone having a musical talent or being good with their hands. Not differences so much as characteristics.
It will take someone in power to set an example. But with time, people will follow. And then, perhaps one day...
There will no longer be any need for the example. It will have become second nature.
That's where we come in. We can set the example. Imagine it. A world where magic and astral arts are used to help people. Where that's the norm rather than the exception.
Yeah, you're right, Rinwell. Why wait for somebody else? We can show them ourselves.
I wonder what Helganquil civilization was like at its zenith.
I can imagine that'd be something you'd take an interest in.
There's no question it must have been advanced, like none either world has ever seen. We could surely stand to learn a thing or two from such a people.
I get that you're itching to delve into its history, but we've got bigger fish to fry right now.
Put a pin in it, and you can do all the research you want when you retire.
I can think of worse things than a retirement dedicated to research. As for whether Rena is amenable to an aging specimen...
It's a little early to be giving it serious thought just yet.
A man can dream, though. A man can dream.
Oh, we didn't say there's anything wrong with dreaming.
In your case, Dohalim, dreams have a habit of spiraling into something else.
You'll need to stay with us for now, though. You're too helpful to let retire.
Why do I feel this is less of a compliment and more of an ultimatum?
Just a friendly suggestion.
Looks like we've warped into that pit of astral energy.
Hey! Hey, I just realized something!
Is this about dinner last night? I didn't realize those ingredients were off.
What? No! I mean... Wait, you fed us rotten food?
Rinwell, the point.
Oh, yeah, right. So I was thinking about those armored soldiers we've seen. There are regular Renins inside them, right?
Yeah, they're designed to make whoever's wearing them stronger. At least, I think that's the idea.
Right. So it kind of begs the question then, why are they made so huge?
I don't know, makes them more intimidating, I guess? Or maybe all that tech wizardry inside takes up a lot of space.
You don't think it's weird how the armored soldiers are the exact same height as the Helganquil?
Can't say I'd ever noticed it till now. And?
Connect the dots, Law!
Okay, let me get this straight. You think the armored suits might have originally been designed to allow Renins to work alongside the Helganquil?
Huh. But if that's true, what would that mean?
It would mean... just that, I guess. But still, don't you think it's kind of interesting?
Not hugely. Hey, Kisara, well, I've got you. What's on tonight's menu? Because I was thinking maybe meat.
Get him, Hootle.
What did I do?
Oh, now you want to listen. Keep pecking, Hootle.
Ow, ow, ow! Seriously, what the hell? You know, guys, when you think about it, we've taken out a lot of Zeugles. Like, a whole lot.
You can say that again. If one thing's for certain in this world, it's that wherever we go, we'll always end up bumping into them.
Isn't it weird that they're still so plentiful? You don't think the Renans have, like, a ranch where they breed them, do you?
Certainly in all of my years, I've never heard of them constructing such a massive facility on Dana, let alone up in Lenegis.
The only thing I can think of, then, is that the feral ones must be reproducing on their own.
There's also no organized effort on our part to hunt them down, so it's difficult to fully exterminate them.
Exterminate them? Whoa, don't you think that's maybe a little harsh?
What do you mean?
Zeugles originally used to be living creatures native to Dana and Rena, right? Being genetically modified isn't their fault.
You're right. Zeugles were only created because of us Renans. We altered the original creatures to suit our own ends.
First, people made Zeugles, and then we let them go. And now we're trying to kill them because they're a threat. They really have only seen the very worst, huh?
I hope we find a way to be able to live side by side with them one day.
It's a nice thought, but they attack towns and cities. What else are we supposed to do?
Aside from the strays that have gone wild, it's worth remembering that Renans are able to keep them somewhat under control.
If we had distinct territories that didn't overlap, that might reduce the danger they pose.
Well, I guess when you look at it that way, maybe people and Zeugles aren't so different after all.
Helganquil!
Guess they don't need their Red Woman disguises anymore.
Wait, can you understand us?
It's no use. We're not going to get through to them.
So they really are being controlled. In that case, we've got no choice.
I knew there was something off here!
They're not pulling punches. We have no choice but to beat them at their own game.
That'll bring you down!
Allow me to help you.
Blazing Cascade!
You're mine!
Please
The
don't!
art is being interrupted.
Get on there with your Hear me! Flame of Fury!
An astral art?
That's like you! Here's evil!
Shut him down! Ignite!
Relentless!
Here I come!
Do it!
Hey! Blow them away!
Get
Ready and raring! Now you see what I can do!
We can turn the tables on him.
There are still more left!
Right! No time to hold back! No further! I'm not done!
By the power of water!
Ignite!
Mega Red!
There!
By the power of water! Illuminate the sky! Come forward! Holy Flame! Glacial Demon! Here's the
Here I come! Strike!
Freeze Laser!
No dawn shall break this
You're
night.
finished!
On your
Dragon Swarm! You're mine!
Raging Cascade!
I'm ready! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! You don't mess around!
Certainly not.
never miss!
No escape! It's over!
Lightning! Now!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Alphen,
I can't forgive them for what they've done, but I hate killing them. They don't even know why they're fighting. How does that even make them any different from the Danan slaves?
Perhaps. However, if we don't make a choice, the guilt of not doing anything will be that much worse.
Yeah, I know. I hate for it to be like this. But if it happens again, you won't find me hesitating to act.
I wonder if we're going to get attacked again.
If we lose heart now, this whole mission is over. We have to stay the course.
I thought there'd be more dirt and rocks and stuff underneath the hollowed ocean, but it's all artificial.
I would imagine they're remnants left behind by the Helganquil, seeing as there's little actual land remaining.
It's incredible. Do you think it stretches all the way down to the center of the planet?
Hey, these guys built Lenegis, remember? He probably did this in a weekend.
If they had the power to create things like this, did they really only use those immense capabilities to serve the Great Spirit? Or rather, was that the only use the Great Spirit let them use their capabilities for? We haven't seen anyone here except Helganquil. Looks like this place really is their home planet.
The true citizens of Rena. What a shame that they have become nothing more than puppets to the Great Spirit. To think of the promise their accomplishments once held. They had the potential to be great indeed.
Do you think we could have got along with them? You know, if we had met under different circumstances. Like
all of us, you mean? I suppose it's difficult to say for sure. We don't even know if they would see us as being on an equal level with them or not.
I think we may have had the chance once, before the Renan Great Spirit came along and changed everything.
You and Alphen both share an optimism. A strong willingness to believe in hope.
Do you think that's foolish?
On the contrary, I should like to take a leaf from your book myself. In Tragedy's Aftermath, hope is all we have.
Just look at the size of that thing. The Helganquil's technology certainly is impressive. And they don't seem to do things by halves either. In the past 300 years. Oh, even before that. Just how many people, Renan or Dahnan, do you think have ever seen this?
Regarding the past 3 centuries at least, I'd say there's a good chance that we're the first. Also, while I get that it's impressive and all, I'm just amazed you're still standing around gawping at it at a time like this. Sometimes I wonder about your priorities.
I can understand where he's coming from. More to the point, does anyone know where it leads?
What do you mean where it leads? To the center of the planet, of course.
And that doesn't strike you as sounding just a little bit, oh, I don't know, far? There has to be a quicker way to get there, right?
Yeah. With all this technology at their fingertips, it seems pretty unlikely that they'd make that kind of journey on foot. There must be some kind of device somewhere. Let's see if we can figure out how to use it.
Borrow one of their contraptions? You're either brave or out of your mind.
If it works for them, there's no reason it wouldn't for us. Why make things harder for ourselves?
You know what he's like, Law. Once he gets an idea in his head, there's no talking him out of it.
This one's tough! This one's all mine! Easter!
Lunar corruption! These ones can run troops around us!
There! Come one, come all! Dragon Swarm!
Chinese supernova!
Vacuum Blade!
Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
There you go, Alphen!
It's time to end this battle!
I'm right beside you!
Escape!
Half-face here!
There!
Elusive deity!
Vacuum
Illuminate the
Blade!
dark! Come forth, holy glimmer! Holy land!
You're finished!
Reflect on
Raise
that.
your hand!
They smite with blackened blade!
Blade!
Now, here! Do it! I'll be saving this one! I feel stronger. I mean, a bit.
Good. We're counting on you, Rinwell.
On me? Well, I'll do... I wonder how the Renans avoided being mind-controlled like the Helganquil. Do you think it might have something to do with the fact that they were originally Dahnans?
I'd say it's likely, which is pretty ironic when you think about it.
Ironic?
The Renans have committed grave injustices against the Dahnans. But it was all of their own volition, not because they were being controlled. Now, it turns out they themselves were once Dahnans too.
Which must mean that the root of their evil isn't the Great Spirit, but something inherent in all of us. Our free will.
Now hang on, though. It was that same free will that allowed Xion and Dohalim to choose to fight alongside us. Without it, we wouldn't have been able to beat hatred and forge all those connections we've made. Free will is what saved us, right?
Law's entirely right. In any case, it certainly can't hurt to look on the bright side every now and then.
Yeah. Where there's hope, there's a way.
What'd he say?
He said, without a doubt.
Is this a dead end?
It appears this whole room functions as an elevator. That apparatus there is likely what's used to control it.
What the? Where did they come from?
Less worry, more action. Concentrate. Rock and ready. Insects should stay on the ground.
We got flyers!
I've got this. Let a marksman handle it.
Here I come! All yours!
Freeze laser. Denied.
Victory is within reach. More
Keep calm and pin them down.
Press this further, little one.
Eliminate the dark.
Blow them away!
Illuminate
Not
the
get
dark.
them. Come one, come all!
I can do this all day. Flame of fury. Astral energy.
Say no more!
Take raging cascade. Feel.
Take it!
Take this!
Vacuum
Not on
blade!
my watch.
I can carve through armor!
Annihilate.
Demon
Raging
blast.
sword. Flame of fury.
blade.
It's
Vacuum
just
blade.
Glacial rhythm.
Take this!
Cut and flash!
Here I come!
Holy
No
Land.
escape.
Annihilation. Lightning.
Dragon Sword!
Now.
More? In an instant! Impact block! We work well together.
Finally time to run.
I'm ready! Totally! In an instant! Impact block! My turn!
This one's mine. Raging cascade.
Burn in hell!
Do it.
More?
In here.
Denied! There!
Let's get you all tucked away.
Vacuum blade! I'm ready!
Healing plasma.
Bloody holiday! It's over! More?
Sorry to tell you.
Dragon Sword!
Holy Land.
There!
That'll bring you down.
Vacuum blade!
Kisara, go for it.
Prepare to crumble!
Raging
Take
cascade.
No further! Lunarogo!
Feel.
It's shattering! He's in! Attack! Elusive
Flame
Genie!
of fury. Glacial spear.
Take this.
Here's evil. I never miss. Holy Land.
Elusive Genie!
Now you see what I can do.
Lunar corruption.
Taking Pile Driver!
Clockwork. Annihilate. Do it.
Rinwell! Light Burst Force!
Radiant Genesis. I can feel my precision improving.
Even in such a harsh environment as this, there are still creatures here?
You think they're native to Rena? Or could they be Zeugles somehow?
Whatever they are, they're dangerous. Watch yourselves around them. You think that pit stretches all the way to Rena's...
Brace yourself! This one's tough! Lion Heart!
No odds of being interrupted.
I'm ready! Okay, that fussing is driving me mad! Now I can let loose!
Don't mind if I do.
Flying spree? Why can't they just sit still?
Lucia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done. This one's got your name on it.
Ashes to ashes!
A merry distraction.
There's still more to go. Dance in the wind! Primed and ready!
It's over!
That'll bring you down!
I'm ready! Not a chance! We've turned the tables on him.
There are still more
In a
left.
vine?
Right. No time to hold back.
This one's mine!
You picked the wrong fight!
This help? Thank you! Now!
Vacuum
Healing
blade!
circle! I owe you, Sion. Healing is what my arts do best. Where are you going? All mine can do is cause havoc and destruction.
Armor won't save you!
Radiant blood! Here! Can't they do it?
All yours, Kisara.
So I still had room to grow.
Damn it! This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
Denied!
Another incantation ruined.
Not on my
Your
watch.
reflexes will not serve you well here.
Flame inside me! Yours to be let free! You're mine!
Burning
Dragon
Glacial
Force!
Spear! Pierce evil! Astral energy!
Say no more! Got it!
Well done!
Here I come!
Not much longer to go.
Come on, one final push!
Let's do this together, Alphen.
Everyone hanging in there?
This won't be easy. Don't be such a pessimist.
Damn it!
Now shattering the pieces!
You head! It's not even fair! This one's mine!
Free you of your power.
Dragon Swarm!
Raging Storm!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! My turn!
Prepare to be sealed, fleet of foot. Actually, that sound is more appropriate.
Let's talk what you're doing.
It is. I can't ignore your pain, so I'll try to be more careful.
I'm not done!
No further!
It's
Now!
over!
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes, a merry distraction.
There's still more to go. I can handle it.
Negative shake! You're far enough!
Vacuum Blade!
Raising you apart!
On your Vacuum Blade! Air Pressure! You're mine! You're mine!
Ready!
Elusive
Deity!
Burn!
Take this! Eagle Ray! No further!
You're mine!
Raging
Armor
Storm!
won't save you!
Hit! Here! There you go! Don't let up!
I've been hit with something!
So even a masochist has his limits. No feeling so great.
Here's the healing art!
Vacuum Blade!
In here! There! This one
Severing
will
Wing!
you!
You're mine!
Where are you going?
There!
Negative death! Great
Illuminate the
No
dark!
dawn can
Come
break
forth,
this
holy
night!
glimmer!
Vacuum Blade! This one's all mine!
Holy land! Mega ray!
Soaring Light Spear! Easter!
Photon!
Vacuum
Illuminate
blade!
the dark! Hammer! Holy glimmering!
Shattering the
Holy land!
pieces!
Attack! Fierce evil!
Wind!
Great cleanser!
They smite with blackened blade!
Here I come! I'm not done!
Supernova!
Take this! In an instant! Impact Block!
Don't push yourself too hard.
We got... some good equipment!
I can't say its appearance is to my tastes, personally.
Guess I misread the landing.
Break with them! This one's tough! No further! Vacuum blades! Time to cross blades! Resonate with the earth! Severing wind! Rending you apart! Soaring light spear! Bloody hell inside me! Cure! To be let free! Burn!
Nothing gets by me! Far enough!
I can carve through armor!
This one's mine!
There! Barrier! Okay, here I go!
Here I go!
There! This is... Here I come! I'm not...
Annihilation!
There!
Steel!
Severing wind! Soaring light spear! Luna Rongo!
One more time!
There!
Lightning!
Take this!
Take this!
It's over!
Can't get out of this!
Ignite!
Reload!
You're mine!
Flame of fury!
There! Vacuum blade!
Anything in armor is all mine!
It's over! Dragon!
Don't mind if I do!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Illuminate!
I'm ready! Totally! In an instant! Impact Cross!
There's more where that came from.
These structures don't look like anything built by the Renans, or even what we saw in the Forbidden Zone.
Perhaps this is the true architectural style of the Helganqua. Or perhaps the opposite, given their situation.
You mean like how some places favor building stuff with stone, while others rely on wood?
That's an interesting way of looking at it. I'll have to inquire with Hevrex the...
Brace yourself! This one's tough!
Denied!
There! I'll take you all off!
These things really get on my nerves.
This one's all
Bring
mine!
you down.
We got flyers!
I've got this. Let a marksman handle it. Now.
All yours! Vacuum blade!
Holy land.
You're mine! Here I come! I owe you one! Luna Rongo!
One more. Let the marksman handle
You're finished!
Anything in armor is all mine!
You!
Reflect
There!
They smite with
Vacuum
black
blade!
Here.
Dragon Swarm!
Spirit flame.
Vacuum blade!
I'm out of ammo. I'm all flamed up.
You're mine! The flame inside me! Yours to be let free! I'm ready! Totally! In an instant! Impact Cross!
With this, I can become even stronger.
Come one, come all!
Fire
Here I come! You picked the wrong fight!
Ready to go. Reload.
Denied!
Here I come!
Spirit flame. Reload.
Dragon Swarm!
Now.
Blow them away! My turn!
Eradicated.
Elusive
Another
Vacuum blade!
Annihilate. Do it.
There!
Resonate with the
Stolen.
earth!
This one's got your name on it.
Ash to ash! A merry distraction.
There's still more to go.
Take this! Soaring escape! There! It's on! Burn in hell!
Blast here.
You're mine! Vacuum blade! There!
I'm ready. This one's got your name on it.
Ash to ash!
I can feel my power growing!
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
Vacuum blade!
Shield from calamity!
There!
Here I go.
It can hide itself? Amazing! This one's on Dragon Swarm! Not today! Vacuum blade!
Ready to go.
No further!
Ready
You're mine!
Dance in the wind. I'm out of ammo.
blade! Catapult! Severing wind!
I can't kill you forever!
I owe you one. Vacuum blade! Vacuum blade! There!
Wind astral energy!
Begin!
Raging onyx power! Not on my watch!
Vacuum blade! Back! This one's all mine! You picked the wrong fight!
Raging storm!
Here I come!
Here goes!
Ready and ready!
I'm driven!
Armor won't save you!
I'm not done! There! Try harder! Hold nothing back! There!
That's
Coming
what my
through.
shield's for.
Ha!
Get behind me!
Got it! Now, I'll leave it to you! Scarlet Inferno! You're mine!
Annihilation!
Soaring Light Spear! Lunar Rondo!
In here! Ready to go! I never miss! I'll be saving this one!
Vacuum Blade!
Annihilation!
There!
Searing flame!
I'm ready! Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
They really made us work for that one.
Those thorns.
I'm not letting them get in our way! The design of the... This equipment is really interesting.
You must really like it, Alphen.
This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
Vacuum Blade! I'll pick you all off! Ignite!
Armor won't save you!
Vacuum! We got fire!
Now, I've got this! This one's got your name on it!
Ash to ash, a merry distraction.
There's still more to go.
Vacuum Blade!
Leave the ensnaring to me. Yeah, and the power is to me!
I owe you one. There!
Illuminate the dark!
Vacuum Blade!
Blazing the shot! Holy land!
Begin!
Annihilation!
You're finished!
Magna ray!
Begin!
Nothing gets by me!
Tempest
This
wall!
one's all mine!
Sighted! Hit again!
No escape! Eat dirt! There!
Can't get out of this!
Here I come!
Illuminate the
escape!
dark!
I'll face you!
This one's mine!
You're mine!
You're finished!
Holy
Crescent
land!
flash! Anything in
Bring
armor
you
is
all
fine!
Into the shadows!
you!
Now!
Bloody hell!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
I must keep striving. You can ease off yourself.
Pot calls the kettle black.
Good advice.
This one will be difficult to predict.
This is bad, right?
Yes,
being
Alphen.
interrupted.
Very bad.
I don't feel so good.
Take the hit! Try harder! Not a chance!
Spot of beast hunting, anyone?
Air thrust!
Vacuum Blade!
Piercing
There!
hit!
Vacuum Blade! Here I come!
Now or never.
Dragon
In a
Force!
bind!
Greater fear!
You're mine!
Great evil!
No
Hard
escape!
steel!
Eat dirt!
Blade Blazer! Confiscated!
Here I come!
Leave the charges to me! Take this!
On your knees. There!
Freeze Lancer! Warp in the
Vacuum! Air pressure! Rending you apart!
Raging Storm!
Bloody Dragon Floor! Take this!
Power of War!
No escape! Vacuum blade!
This one's mine! Thunder Field!
Blood!
My
Rending you
astral
apart!
energy!
Not today!
Illuminate the storm!
Can't get out of this!
Quiver! Holy
Vacuum
Land!
blade!
Healing Circle!
Elusive deity! Here I go!
Sorry to trouble you.
You do the same for me.
No escape!
Hear me!
Dragon Force!
Burning!
No escape! You're mine!
Eagle Guiding Wind! Freeze Lancer!
Here I come! Have it! It's over!
Anything in armor is all?
It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire!
I can carve through one!
Denied!
Take
In the
this!
wind!
Defend it!
Air thrust!
Vacuum blade! Ring up! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
This could be useful.
Bad feeling about this.
Inside me! Yours to be laid free! There! Burn in hell! Dragon Claw!
Another incantation.
Here we go! Vacuum blade! There! No further! Vacuum blade! Take this!
Do it!
Whoa! Blow them away! There! This
That'll
time!
bring you down!
Here I come! I'm not done! You picked the wrong fight!
Ready and ready!
Resonate with the earth! Totally! In an instant! Impact Claw!
Remember to tell me if you need healing.
I expect you'll be in high demand if that's the case.
Won't be easy. Don't be such a
Another incantation ruined.
I'll smash you! Vacuum blades!
As if the normal being of her own disgusting enough.
Vacuum blades! Come on! Dragon Force!
Take the hands in the wind! In here, art still! Don't mind if I do.
Here I come! No escape! There!
Lunar correction!
Vacuum blade!
I'm all sorry! Annihilation!
Ignite! Eagle ray!
It looks like you got this
In a bind?
I'm not done!
Dance in the wind!
It's over!
Air
Elusive deity! Ready and prayer! Armor won't save you! Here I come! Begin! Dragon Form! Rupture!
Oh, violent garden!
Charge like that can easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop it.
Searing Gale! Take this! Nothing! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Will this help? That'll bring you down.
Heal!
Is that a healing art? It is. I can't ignore your pain.
Hey! Blow them away!
Lady Fortune must truly be watching over me.
This one's tough! It's on!
Lionheart!
Damn it! Eat this!
By the power of water!
Dragon Swarm!
Hereby I fury!
Shield from calamity!
Vacuum Blade!
Spear!
Vacuum Blade! Here I come!
Freeze Lancer!
There! Vacuum Blade!
Coming through!
You're mine! You're mine!
Light after
You're finished!
Connect with the earth! Stalagmite! Armor won't save you!
Now!
Take this!
Annihilation!
In a bind?
There!
I'm ready!
Doubling! In an instant!
Impact Block!
We're a pretty lethal combination, aren't we?
What can I say? I had a good partner.
Brace yourself! This one's tough! The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Glacial Spear!
No escape!
Shield from calamity!
Freeze Lancer!
Thanks!
Flying freak! What did they just sit still?
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
I'm not done!
Begin! Elusive deity!
As impressive as always.
Here I
Bring
hoped I
you
wasn't
down!
too.
No, I mean, you're even better than ever. I've never seen Xion actually look flustered.
Rending you apart! Bloody howling!
Dragon Swarm!
I'll smash you!
Vacuum Blade! There!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah! And the pummeling to me!
There!
Annihilation!
Vacuum Blade!
Send from the wind!
No escape! Dragon Swarm!
In a bind?
By the power of water!
There!
That'll bring you down!
Vacuum Blade! Not today!
Do it!
Here I come!
Hey! Blow them away!
Do it!
You're mine!
This one's got your name on it!
Ash to action!
I think I'm getting stronger.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Denied!
Vacuum Blade!
Careful!
Rending you apart!
I'm out of ammo!
This one's all mine!
Here,
You're mine! Mirage!
I never miss!
There!
Raging Storm!
Vacuum blade! There!
Outright being interrupted.
No escape! It's over!
Illuminate the dark!
Vacuum blade!
Take this!
Here, holy hand! I can't hold on much longer! Ready! Lunar corruption!
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Go! I'll leave it to you!
Anything in armor is all mine!
Vacuum blade!
I can carve through armor! The fluidity of your movement is simply incredible.
You're mine!
I'll be braving this!
Dragon Swarm!
Deity!
I'll heal you all!
Do it! Totally! In an instant! Impact block!
Remember to tell me if you need healing.
I expect you'll be in high demand. That's...
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
Why'd
I
you
can't
heal me?
hold on much longer.
Ah, right.
Now I can let loose!
Lightning condemned!
There!
I'll heal you all!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Raging Cascade! Let me help! I never miss!
Vacuum blade! To back!
Stand back. I'll tip it up.
First aid!
Vacuum blade!
Anything in armor is all mine! Now you see what I can do!
Mega Ray!
Tempest engulfed here!
Ready to go! Mega Ray!
There! Dragon
Let me
Swarm!
help! Torch Steel! First aid!
I owe you one.
Not in your dreams!
Try this! Tempest! I'm not done!
Illuminate the dark!
I'm not done!
Here's evil!
On your
Freeze Lancer!
You're mine! Vacuum blade!
Hear me! Flame of Fury! Heal Morning!
Vacuum blade!
Here's evil! Raging
The
Cascade!
flame inside me yearns to be let free!
In here!
Crush!
There!
You're finished!
carve through armor!
I'm coming down with
In
something
here!
great.
Astral Energy! Full throttle!
My exploits are bearing fruit.
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
Vacuum blade! Okay, here I go!
Into the shadows! If it's in the sky, it's mine!
Shield from calamity!
There!
Ready to go!
Vacuum blade!
Deny!
There!
Cover! Illuminate the dark!
Vacuum blade! Dragon Swarm!
Bloody
Gemini Alpha!
You're finished! There!
What?
Vacuum blade!
You require a hand. Prepare to be seized,
There!
foot.
Easter!
That sound is more appropriate.
Let's talk in more doing!
There!
Ready and ready! Another arrow!
Armor won't save you!
Soaring right there!
Seismic rupture!
Here!
You're mine!
Tempest!
It's over!
It's
Rage.
Vacuum blade!
Light Astral Raging Cascade!
No escape!
In here!
You're finished!
On shall break
I'll
through
be
my
saving this one! Radiant
There!
Sun! I'm all stocked up!
Resonate with the earth! Stalagmite! Take
Chinese
this!
Supernova!
Can't get out of this!
Side!
This one's all mine! Burn in hell! Take
If it's in
this!
the sky, it's mine!
I'm not done!
Dance on the wind!
There!
Green bathed in blood!
Raging
Raging you
Storm!
apart! Bloody howler!
Take it!
Ready and ready!
Vacuum blade!
Annihilation!
Armor won't save you!
It's over!
Raging Storm!
Vacuum blade!
Here's the
Elusive
Lightning
deity.
Lightning condemned!
There!
A you up!
Vacuum blade!
Recover!
Not today!
Rinwell! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
They've really got us on the ropes.
Don't forget to heal your wounds.
This looks nice and tough. This one will be difficult to predict.
I'm not done!
No odds of being interrupted.
I think I'll pass on the handshake.
Vacuum blade! Barrier! I owe you one. Dragon swarm!
Now or never. Can't get out of this.
I can handle it!
Resonate with the earth. I can carve through one.
Denied!
Vacuum blade!
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara.
Vacuum blade! Here I come!
Where are you going?
The flame is
I'll be saving this one.
there!
Can you take it?
Not today!
Lunar corruption!
Here I come!
Lunar blast! More with that!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Reflect on that
Lunar
fate.
corruption! Hold on to your arms.
Everyone!
Not in your dreams.
Take it!
Illumination!
There! It's too much!
Force of regeneration.
Severing wind!
Okay,
Here I go! Here I come! Front!
Allow me to help you.
I'm out of
You're
ammo.
my
Now!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade. How much longer will our healing arts last?
This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
Can't get out of this.
Yours to be let free.
Here!
I'll smash you. A wall
Burn!
of shield from
Ready to
calamity.
Here I come!
Pesky airborne
I can't
scoundrels.
hold on. That sounds like a job for you.
Incantation ruined.
Take this!
By the power of one!
Vacuum blade!
Seven Islands Lightning
Vacuum
Orb!
blade! We did it!
As impressive as always.
Sure, I hope they'll let me prove it.
No, I mean you're even better than ever.
I've never seen Sion...
Throw them away!
Take it!
Vacuum blade!
That'll bring you down! Dance in the wind!
I'm not done!
Do it!
Stone me! In an instant! Impact block! We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes.
My turn! Take this!
Eat dirt!
Win!
That'll bring you down!
You picked the wrong fight! Here I come!
Lightning condemned!
Luna Rondo!
Thunder
You're on! Dragon Swarm!
The fluidity of your movement is simply incredible.
I'll smash you!
No further.
Back into the fray!
The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Demon Blast!
Take this!
Eagle Ray.
Denied!
There!
Begin. Elusive deity.
Vacuum blade!
Rotating pile driver.
Vacuum blade!
Raging
Win!
Solar Blast!
Wow! Look what I just found.
Look. Looks like some solid equipment.